All right, so you're into your junior year of high school. Your junior year is by far your most important year as far as what college is going to look for, especially academic-wise. Your senior year classes are not going to really look as much, maybe your first half of the year. So this is really where you really have your last chance to kind of show. And even if you've had mediocre grades or even bad grades up to this point, your junior year you can what you can tell a college administrator or a college admissions person, I should say, hey, look at my improvement. Look how hard I buckled down when it came down to crunch time. So this really is a big year for you. What should you be doing as far as timeline goes? Going through your summer into your junior year, or if you're already into your junior year, you want to start putting together your what you're looking for in a college. And so what I mean by that, now if you're gung-ho, like I know I'm going to be a doctor, or I know I'm going to be an accountant, I know I'm going to be something particular, if you're in that percentage, then that helps when you're looking at schools. If you're not there, which most students are, I know I didn't know what I wanted to do, even in college. And even after college. So point being is, if you don't know, that's fine too. But if you do know, then you can start looking at schools in that field. But you want to start looking at what are your academic needs, what are your social needs? Do you want to live far away from school? Are you looking for a school where you need a car? Are you looking at an art school? Are you what kind of again, I said financially, so what kind of money are you looking to? You have that discussion with parents as far as how much financial aid and what not. As far as ranges of schools that you should be looking at, there's no reason to get in a big fight, family fight. You're like, I want to go to NYU, and it's like, well, we're going to be, we don't have the financial means for that. So point is, you want to figure out that. You also want to figure out, how far do you want to travel? Do you want to fly away? Do you want to just drive? One of the reasons I went to Rutgers is because I lived on Long Island, and it was a 2.5-hour drive. But it was out of the state, and so I could come home if I wanted to, but it wasn't really that far, and it was kind of close to the city, so it kind of worked out. Though that was a big thing that made me make that decision. But do you want to live in this? Do you want to be in a city school? Do you want to be out in the country, side, in one of the schools like that? What kind of school are you looking for? So you want to start putting that into perspective, because this will help you when you get the onslaught of mail that you are going to get, and whether it's email or regular mail. Probably junior year of college is the best time in your life as far as mail. So you get the most mail ever that aren't bills of people of advertisements and cool letters and cool things that you get in the mail. So you need to start. You're going to have to start filtering through all that stuff to try to figure out what you want. So you need to know what you want first before you can kind of figure out if a college is going to be able to offer you what you want. So take some time and do that. In October, you're going to have to take your PSAT. Remember, colleges don't look at your PSAT scores. It's really for national. It's really for the scholarship, National Merit Scholarship, if I remember correctly. And as far as the PSAT goes, it gives you a little guideline as to where you are as far as when you take the SAT test. So you're going to be taking the PSAT in October. So get ready for that. Campus visits, college fairs, you want to put those on your schedule. I have a calendar. You should get yourself a wall calendar. Start putting stuff up. Get used to that, so that way when you're in college, you're already prepared and you're ready for using the wall calendar, Google Calendar, and whatever thing you're using. You want to register for your May and June SATs. You want to take also you want to register for your subject tests at the end of the year. If you're going to take the SAT twice, I highly recommend you take a practice SAT, either in the summertime or sometime when you're not as busy in the beginning of the year. Just because that test is brutal. You got to pay for it. It's long. Okay, it's really long, and so you got to sit. You just got to. For part of the test, me personally, I'm like, I probably would have been diagnosed with the attention deficit syndrome when I was in high school, because I hate sitting for a very long time. It drives me nuts. So you got to get used to it, and you got to start taking techniques to do that. I mean, I used to do those tests. Well, we'll do some test taking stuff later on. So you're going to plan out your senior schedule. As far as your senior schedule goes, you're going to you want to take, again, I can't stress enough, You want to take AP classes if you have the chance to do it, and you want to take the AP tests, and you want to try to get as many college credits in high school as you possibly can. It will reduce your cost. In college, it's immensely cheaper to do it that way. And I know it's usually senior year. It's like, well, I want to have fun and I want to enjoy my senior year. Enjoy college. Okay, so senior, you'll have plenty of time to have fun your senior year of high school, and the college classes, your AP tests and your AP classes are not going to. Plus, the colleges don't see your scores unless you're taking a half-year AP test, so they're not going to see, but they are going to see the kind of classes you did take in your senior year. So you want to take what looks to be a tough curriculum and into your senior year. And again, different things come into that if you're playing a sport, if you have a job, if you have all kinds of stuff going on. But I would say if you're debating should I or should I not, err on the side of you should. And so, and by the way, some of the AP classes, I took micro and macroeconomics AP classes in high school. They were tremendously, it's actually one of the reasons I have an economics degree. I wasn't even into economics. I was a philosophy major, and then I picked up economics. So I'm like, all right, I have 6 credits from that. And they were the easiest classes in the world in high school. And I know they would have been much harder in college. So take the essays, take the college classes. Obviously, you prepare for your SATs. Get ready for that. Visits. I have a video in the website. Well, as you scroll through on college visits, but if you can, if it's financially possible and you have the time, go visit your colleges. What we want to do, and also in junior year, you can start thinking about your personal statement, what you're going to write your college essay on, and so start taking start thinking about it. Like, what are some of the things that you're doing? And there's a video also on the college essay. But you can start formulating an idea in your head and taking in notes of what's going on, life experiences that you're having at this time. So enjoy your junior year. Work hard. Take advantage. This is really the year to work as hard as you can. But obviously, you're going to have a lot of fun too, and enjoy your high school, your junior year.